Good morning, Big Brother fans. This is take 4. It is Wednesday, June 29th, 2022. And this is a brief little CarCast about Big Brother 24, which starts in 1 week. And how much news do we have? Virtually none. We don't have any real news about the cast. We don't know about the house. Even though there was rumors out there that we get house information, we don't have anything yet. So what we do know, yesterday they released information that they say the feeds will kick on Wednesday night, Tuesday morning for most of the country, at 11 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2 a.m. Eastern time, 2 a.m. So, yeah, most people will not be watching the live feeds the first night. I will be staying up. I have taken off Thursday, as I have done in recent years, and I will not be going into work on Thursday. Last year I was in Vegas, so last year I was actually on vacation this week or that week, and was kind of late to the show. I did watch the feeds live. But I didn't watch the premiere live. But I should be watching the premiere live this next week, I think. And then I will watch the live feeds for several hours, stay up until the wee hours in the morning, and try to catch up on what is going on. So that's the news, guys. We don't know anything, and we don't know when we're going to know anything. We're just not sure. It's been very, very quiet. From CBS. They've been hyping the challenge, that's for sure, and that's one of the reasons the feeds are going to start so late on next week, because it seems like CBS doesn't want people to be lured away from their TVs to watch the feeds. They want to make sure that as many eyes as possible are on the challenge, which, for those of you that have been sleeping under a rock, don't know, the challenge is an MTV show originally that is kind of more of a physical challenge competition that a lot of former reality show stars have gone on. It's kind of, I think, is it kind of a breakout from Road Rules? Is it kind of where Road Rules kind of developed slowly into over time as they did more stuff? I mean, Road Rules was people on the road doing stuff, but then they started doing competitions. I don't know. Maybe people from Road Rules were doing kind of what became the challenge. I'm not sure. But anyways, I've never watched it. I've never watched the challenge. People talk about how good it can be sometimes and yada yada, but it's just another reality show, with competition that is all pre-recorded. And so they can make it more dramatic, and they can weave a story, and it's not true reality TV in my world. The only reality TV show that I give credit at this point, besides Big Brother, is Survivor, and I can't even watch that. I haven't watched that for a couple of seasons now. Again, I watched it I watched it for a long time when it first started. Then I went on my personal hiatus and stopped watching it, and then I watched it again for the last 2 or 3 seasons, and then I took off again and stopped watching it. So I have not watched Survivor for a couple seasons, and I don't have any urge to. There's enough other quality television out there I'd rather watch, and so I don't watch that. I say I'm not going to watch the challenge, and I may, just because there are 5 or 6 Big Brother contestants, former Big Brother contestants on it. So I may watch it, but I don't know. I'm just not. It's a once a week thing. We'll have to see. But I'm just kind of annoyed with the amount of hype CBS is giving it versus the low level of hype they seem to be giving Big Brother. And it's almost like, if I were to think about it, I would say, it's almost like Big Brother is the kids show and the challenge is for the adults, which would annoy me to no end. All right. With that, anything else to talk about? Not really. Dalton Ross with Entertainment Weekly has been doing a series of articles where he's interviewed former winners and he's been putting out an article like every day, I think. I haven't retweeted all of them, but I did actually retweet Rachel Riley's interview yesterday, which I didn't, I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't read the whole thing. I skim read it, that's kind of what I do. And I had done June's from Big Brother 4's, I retweeted hers too, and in June's she said, I would do Big Brother again if it was all winners. And I don't think she suggested instead of Big Brother Celebrity, but maybe she did, but I certainly did, said that would be, forget about Big Brother Celebrity, do all winners for just, 3 or 4 weeks, and that would be, something you might be able to get people to sign up for, because winners just don't have, or the former house guests don't have time to generally do 90 days of Big Brother. People grow up, they have lives. You either have to be old enough to not. First of all, you can't have a real job and do it, and so that's one of the restrictions on Big Brother. Or you can be retired, but they don't like to put on people that are older on there, it seems. So, anyways, June had said she would do it under those conditions, and Rachel said she would play again as long as it were all of these big personalities, not necessarily all winners, but well-known names, and do it instead of Celebrity Big Brother, which they've already announced they're not doing another Celebrity Big Brother next year. So I'm not looking for another season of Big Brother during the wow, traffic is crazy. I'm not looking for another season of Big Brother in the winter, but you know what? If you're going to do it, bring back all winners, and maybe I would check it out. So, that being said, that's what I know, folks. Not a ton of information. Maybe something will come out today. I kind of doubt it. I'm almost expecting that we're just not going to hear anything. It's going to be radio silence until next week. And next week's got the 4th of July is on Tuesday, I think. So, yeah, there's just not a whole lot going on. It's going to be interesting. And I'm talking a bit staticky because traffic is crazy today in my little town. And I'm having to go away I don't normally go, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, well, that's my distractions. This is my welcome to Mike's distracted driving this morning. Those of you that have never heard me before, which there are usually a few every once in a while, again, to kind of close this out, my name's Mike, a.k.a. BB Gossip. I have been watching Big Brother since the original season in the U.S., and I like to talk about it. I like to watch it. And I have opinions. Lots and lots and lots of opinions. And I'm not afraid to share them with you, as most of you know. So, stay tuned. We'll update you when we know more. And hopefully it's soon, but I'm not anticipating anything today. Which is a good thing if I say that, because then a lot of times that's when things will happen. When I say I'm not expecting anything, that's when I will get surprised. So maybe we'll get some news today. I do know that I think Sharon with Entertainment Weekly, Us Weekly, is interviewing or did interview Julie yesterday. So we are getting the interviews and stuff locked up, but then they have to hold on to them and they don't release them until an agreed upon date and time. They literally say you cannot publish your interviews until 9 a.m. on this day. And I don't know what the day is. I haven't asked, and I'm not going to. She may have said it, but it's called embargoed, and they are embargoed, and they cannot release things until certain dates and times. So we'll see. But no big leaks. I have no new information from my sources about the house or anything, and that's what I would get. I would get information more about the house and stuff than I would about cast per se. Although last year I did get told who had won head of household. that might happen. Maybe I'll get that news before the live feeds actually kick in if they decide to not let us know, which I think, as I recall, last year they kept them in the house. We didn't get the feeds right away, right? Whatever. All right. Talking in circles now, not giving any information. I'm going to sign off. You guys have a good day. If you have any general questions, by all means, tweet them at me, bbgossip, or you can email me, ilovereality@gmail.com. I will give a little quick shout out to Iowa Grandma Deb, just because she always says hello to me on my Spreaker comments, and I see them. I get an email when I get those comments, but I really can't reply back there. So, hey, Iowa Grandma Deb. These are people, I used to talk to people all the time on Periscope, and I still haven't figured out if I'm going to do any kind of live video in the afternoons, which is what I always used to do. I've got to figure that out if there's a way to do it. Maybe we'll try again this year. We'll see. Yeah, but that's what's up, folks. Now I really have gone down a rabbit hole. I'm signing off. We'll talk to you later. Be well. Bye-bye.